The owners of a Fraser Valley farm that takes in rescue horses and runs programs to help kids say their operation is in jeopardy because of a battle with government. At issue, the work the farmers carried out to make their land more usable. CTV's Michelle Brunaro explains.
With a focus on mental health, it's a place where children learn not only about horses, but about themselves.
We've had parents that tell us that we've saved their lives of their kids because of this program.
It's a place where rescues find a safe home.
We're very, very open to taking in the rescue ones as long as they're safe for the kids.
But now Black Diamond Farms owners say a dispute between themselves and government is putting the operation in jeopardy.
What's going on is it's horrible.
When Rob and Lauren McDonald began their farm 7 years ago, they say they needed to put in piping to drain water off the land.
During that time, we received direction on what to do with our drainage on the property.
Most of the work was finished back then, but because of finances, they put off installing about 150 feet of piping. With the skyrocketing costs of hay now and the desire to keep their horses on pasture as much as possible, they invested about $30,000 to finish clearing a 1 acre portion and add drainage.
I understand that I have the right under the Farming Act to clear land and to add drainage, so that's what we continue to do.
In the spring, they brought in an excavator and bulldozer to finish the work here, and that's when the problems began. City officials stopped by, then requested a meeting about environmentally sensitive areas in and around the property.
So what they're saying to me is that that is a marked waterway. That was failed to be told to me by the city. They're the ones who told me to do this with the piping.
The farmers say they were ultimately advised that they could keep the initial piping put in years ago, but their latest efforts would have to be undone.
Where all this piping goes, we want you to rip that up.
The city says the farm needed a natural environmental development permit. The city has no record of the required BC government permit to infill a watercourse on the property. The Ministry of Forest says while they understand the farm spent years developing the property with the city of Abbotsford's guidance, changes to streams and wetlands are subject to specific legal protections, and that the streams on the property are part of the headwaters to Wades Creek, an important fish-bearing stream. Meanwhile, McDonald's say the Agriculture Ministry has been supporting them, but without the use of that portion of land, they're in a fight to stay open. Michelle Brunaro, CTV News, Abbotsford.